Well, there it is. There's the Klīm, not Klīm, Klīm Badlands Pro jacket. That's the back side of it. It's got, I think that's either venting or pocket there. It's got venting here and here for the back. It's made out of this super duper Cordura stuff that's very abrasion resistant. You notice it's got sleeve cinching so you can tailor it to your own arm. It's got venting and pockets in the arms. This has got that super duper D30 CE level 2 armor. And the elbows and the forearms, shoulders, back, has it in the back as well. Flip this around, show you. Gore-Tex, so it's breathable. Like I said, it's got pockets galore. It's got this mesh interior here, which is abrasion and chafing resistant or whatever. It's got this kidney belt that you can cinch around your belly. It's got chest armor. This is armor in the chest here. This is a double XL. And I was surprised that I actually could probably go to a 3X and not be too bad off. Yeah, 5'11", 6 feet tall, depending on my spine that day. 246 pounds, 48-year-old man. And they recommended at Klīm that I get a 3X, but they didn't have one at the store I went to, so I'm okay with this one though. And hopefully I'll lose some weight. That's the hope. All right, let's get on the road and see how well this thing does in 30-degree weather. Oh, another thing before I go. You see this here? This, you can cinch to that thing, and then that keeps that collar open. It's got this nice felt lining. Only problem is the jacket is so stiff that this kind of pushes up into your throat. So hopefully that'll abate once it wears in a bit. All right. So this is what the jacket looks like, obviously, on me. So, what do you think? Yeah, I can have freedom of movement. It's a bit bulky, but it doesn't feel that bad. Yeah, I like it. I got the light color because in the summertime, I don't know why. Why do they make these jackets in black? You know those mesh jackets for summertime? They make them in black. What the hell? Anyway. Salutations, YouTube. Mike Cayley 7 here on the, I believe it's the 17th of January, 2019. Mileage on the bike is 13,805. This is a 2017 Ultra Limited I got back in September of 2016. So this coming September will mark, 3 years. Give you plenty of space. Yeah. That was a giant mess. When it comes to buses, let them do it. Let them go. Let the Wookiee win. 30-degree day. Doesn't feel like 30, but my phone said it's 30. I'm wearing my FXRG liner underneath this Klīm jacket. And I'm toasty. I am very, very toasty. Actually, I could probably do with a little bit of venting, but I think the cool air blowing up against the jacket will cool me down before too long. So what am I going to talk about today? Well, let's see. I'll give you an update on my being Handsy practice. As you may or may not know, I have been riding for 13 years and I did not make near enough use of countersteering in that time period. As a matter of fact, I did shamefully little countersteering. Instead of countersteering, I would move my body over, thinking that that was a good thing to do. But it never felt quite as good as this. When you have your body leaning on one way and the bike leaning on the other way, it just feels a lot better, like I just did there. I'll do the old method. I don't know if you can notice it with the camera, but here's the old method. The new method, it just feels a whole lot safer. So I just did a little bit of both in that turn back there. And when I first started riding, I knew about countersteering. I just didn't employ it as much as I thought. I didn't employ it to the level that needs to be. I thought I was doing it all right. Initially, I was pushing down. You don't push down, you push forward. So if you want to turn left, you push forward for the right. And especially in slow, tight turning, you lean your body the opposite of the way that you're pressing. For some of you, you'll say, well, duh. And others of you will say, wow, really? Does that really work? Yeah, it does. My turning and cornering is a whole lot more confident now. Get a little bit of fogging in this awry visor. But it is 30 degrees after all. God, it doesn't feel like it though. It feels like 40. Maybe I'm getting used to it now. You ever notice that? You northern folks? I remember that when I was growing up. In October, when the temperature went down to 40, everybody was like, oh my God, it's cold. Put on your jacket and your sweater. But in March, when the temperature went up to 40, everyone's like, oh, let's go to the beach. Take your shorts with you. You're gonna wear your shorts at the beach? I mean, that's how different your body feels it once you get used to it. Your body adapts. So if you don't practice with doing the counter steering, using your hands instead of your body to make the bike lean and turn, give it a try. Some of you say, well, you're not a real motorcycle rider if you don't counter steer. All right, well, whatever. Ass pirate. I thought assing into a turn was working for me. Didn't realize that I was stupid. And now I prefer using my hands. Vastly better. And I gotta thank Dan the fireman for kind of being the person to make me give it a try. I've heard it many times and I thought I was doing it. But when I stopped using my body at all, I just started using my hands, I noticed a big difference. And then when I started with my body leaning on the opposite side while pushing forward on the side I was turning on, man, what a difference. The confidence it inspired. Full tank of gas, we're doing all right. The bike's been running fine ever since Sophie worked on her. So Gemma has been expertly cared for by Sophie. and my gloves are fine. I'm not noticing any cold. I don't even have the heated grips on. But again, it's just a 10-minute commute. If I were riding much longer, I'm sure that I'd start to feel the cold, but I have the heated grips, so I'm fine. I think riding in the cold weather is it's fun. It really is fun. You get to wear all the gear and not get hot, and you feel safer. There's fewer people out generally because it's cold. Who wants to go out when it's cold, right? I just love it. And I know a lot of you guys can't because of the salt on the road. Totally understand that. I'm just lucky enough to live in a place where it gets cold but not snowy. See that? See that turn? Wasn't that awesome? So much easier. Alright, it's my Kelly 7. I'll talk to you later.